We're here at the co-working space Jesse's been working at, and look at this view. Just stop it, just stop right now. Like, and then they asked me a question in Spanish and I'm like, all right, so this is our second full day here in Guanajuato, and Harper and I are gonna go grocery shopping. Jesse and I are just falling more and more and more in love with this place. It's ridiculous. And Harper's got this like pineapple fiber cookie from this little natural shop just up the road from where we're staying. This place. Harper and I are gonna go to the market. It's not the main huge market, but it's I guess a smaller one. What parent buys her child white shoes? A parent who is really desperate to find shoes that her kid can't take off in the middle of the street and in restaurants and everywhere else. So if they're white, they will soon be gray or brown. And as long as they stay on her feet, that is completely fine with me. We just went to a little a fruit and vegetable stand across the street from the market, and now we're walking around a statue. I just got a huge bag of produce for 90 pesos, which is like what, 4.50? That is so good. I got bananas, tomatoes, avocados, mangoes, and lychee. Alright, so this was 90 pesos. We've got 3 tomatoes, a whole big bunch of bananas, which are, you know, kind of falling apart from our walk home. We've got 4 avocados and 3 mangoes, 90 pesos. Over here was 64 pesos. We've got a ridiculous amount of radishes. They're huge. A few squash, and a pack of cheese. So that was 60 pesos. Whenever I go out shopping for fruits and vegetables, when I come home, I just dump them in the sink, fill it up with water, and then let them soak. Things are just like, things keep getting crazier. Our closing date was this morning at 9 o'clock Eastern time, and the offices just randomly closed for, I guess, some street flooding. So we are still homeowners. Wow, just great. Hopefully that's gonna go through on Monday. Also, Jesse got slammed with like 3 projects at once, and one project just morphed into more and more and more and more. So he has been working around the clock and now has caught a cold, which pretty much always happens when he gets super slammed with work. Poor guy. So right now I am making some veggie sandwiches with the delicious vegetables that we got at the little produce market yesterday. And we're gonna take them over to the co-working space so that Jesse can eat some lunch. So let's do this. Right, we're here at the co-working space Jesse's been working at, and look at this view. Good.
That's really fun.
We're sitting on the balcony eating our veggie sandwiches and our figs, and Harper's got a cheese sandwich, and we stopped by a bakery on our way. Look.
Right. Because they're proteins that hurt their skin. Drink some more smoothie.
How are you feeling?
Well, after the 4 ibuprofen finally kicked in, I feel significantly more human.
Harper and I are out exploring. This city is amazing in the morning. It's cool and there's not a lot of crowds, but a few people out, and the sun is just this perfect, like buttery yellow on all the buildings, and it's just lovely. Just a gorgeous city. In the afternoons, this place is packed with people, but it's like 9 in the morning right now, and it's practically empty and so pretty. This is Nellie and Kitty-ish. And we're just passing this university now. Just stop it. Just stop. Just stop right now. Like, whatever. I just can't deal. Can't deal. What a majestic building. You okay, baby? I think Nellie the owl is having a bit of a coughing fit. asleep. Jesse, on the other hand, he's basically been working around the clock for the last month, and the last week was super, super crunch time. Late nights, lots of stress, all that stuff. And for Jesse, like, he's always been this way. He will always get sick after a huge crunch time like that. We didn't film him going to the clinic here. Should have done that, but he saw a doctor. I think that the consultation was $18, and then the meds were probably another $20 to $30 US. Again, we're not using insurance for any of this stuff. And he didn't have an appointment, just walked right in. Seems to have had a great experience. You guys, the medicine thing, the prescription situation here has me completely confused, because after we posted the last video about him going to the clinic, we got so many comments about how specifically antibiotics were regulated here. I can't exactly figure out how it works. So I had taken Harper out to do some shopping while he went to the clinic, and as he was coming back, he stopped at a few pharmacies, and none of them had the antibiotic that he needed. So he actually took a picture of the prescription and texted it to me. And then I went into a pharmacy in the part of town that I was in and showed them the picture on my phone and asked if they had it, and they did, and they gave it to me. Here's a new theory. They said stuff to me in Spanish that of course I did not understand. I was just so proud of myself that I was able to ask for the medicine without just pointing, like actually said, do you have this? I was so proud of myself. And then they asked me a question in Spanish, and I'm like, I don't know. I don't speak Spanish. So maybe the question that they asked me, or maybe what they said is like, look lady, you need to have a prescription for this and you need to give us the paper. And then when they saw that I was just completely clueless and that I was just confused and didn't know what to do, they took pity on me and gave me the prescription anyway. What do you think? Because this makes twice that we've gotten antibiotics for him and have not had to give paperwork for that. Like, they looked at the prescription. So there was a prescription, but nobody took anything or kept anything or wrote anything down, like the doctor's name, or entered anything into a computer. So I don't know. Not that it matters, but I will say that here there does seem to be more flexibility. So anyway, like I said, I don't know nothing. I just got here, but you know, we got the medicine that we needed, and that's what is important.